Hey there, Shelly here, and today I wanted to show you one of my new recipes. It's a vegan pesto, so I veganized pesto, and it's really easy to make. It takes about 5 minutes, so it's great for any night of the week, and you can use it on pasta. You can make a pesto sandwich. You can put it on roasted baked potatoes. It's really delicious. So one of the things that I did was I veganized this recipe. Pesto is usually made with Parmesan cheese, olive oil, basil, garlic, and some pine nuts. So for my version of this vegan pesto, I'm going to swap out the Parmesan cheese and I'm going to be using some nutritional yeast to give it that cheesy flavor. And another thing that I'm doing, I'm going to make this oil-free, so I'm going to use the aquafaba, which is the liquid in the chickpea can. So you can just drain the liquid out, put it in a separate bowl, and you can use the chickpeas later, or you could use it with however you're going to use the pesto. So this is what the aquafaba looks like. It gives it like a creamy texture, but without all the any extra processed fat from olive oil. And we are going to be using pine nuts, and you can also swap this out for walnuts if you want to do that. And for this pesto, I'm actually going to be using spinach. A lot of times basil is used in pesto, but I have a lot of spinach in the house, and more so, I love basil and I love spinach, so you can use either one, but for this one I'm going to use spinach. It's just an easy thing to have on hand in my house. So let's get started making this pesto. It comes together really quickly, and you can store it in the refrigerator for about 5 days, and then you can also store it in the freezer, and you can put it in ice cubes, and it should store about 3 months if you want to make it in advance and have it in the freezer and have pesto whenever you want. So let's get started. Okay. All right, so we're going to use a food processor. You can also use a blender like a Vitamix or something like that to blend this pesto. First thing we're going to do is we are going to put in the spinach. This is about 2 cups of spinach. So you can use basil. You can use spinach and basil, but for today I'm using spinach. Okay. So we added the spinach. Now we're going to put in some pine nuts. These are super delicious. And then I have here some minced garlic. Okay. And then we are going to add in the nutritional yeast. This gives it that nice cheesy flavor. You can always add in more if you want a cheesier flavor. And next we are going to just kind of blend this up real quick. Just pulse this. And then I'm going to squeeze in some lemon. It's about 2 tablespoons of some fresh lemon juice. Squeeze that. And then I'm going to add in some pepper, a little bit of salt. You can salt and pepper to taste. We're going to blend this again. And then we are going to, I'm going to scrape down the sides first. So if anything gets stuck, you can just scrape this down. You can see it's starting to form a paste. It smells really good. And I'm going to just stream in some of the aquafaba. And there you go. And that was really quick to make, and it smells really good. It tastes really delicious. It's great for pasta. You can put it on it like a pesto pizza is really good. So now I'm just going to pour the pesto into a container. It smells so good. The garlic, you can smell the nutritional yeast. It's like that cheesy flavor. See, has a really nice bright green color. So we have, here's the pesto, and has this nice green beautiful color, and it smells delicious, it tastes delicious, and it's great for pasta. You could put it on a veggie bowl. I like to make a sandwich out of it, have like a pesto sandwich layer with some veggies and some pesto. It's super delicious. So that's really simple. It takes only a few minutes to make. So anyway, so if you like this recipe, you can click like below, and for more recipes like this, you can subscribe or follow me on plantbasedfoodie.com to get the full recipe. See you later.